Now, a divorce does not end. I don't care what you've heard. It does not end upon settlement. It doesn't end when you get a divorce because there's going to be so many events. There's going to be birthdays, graduations, weddings, grandkids, so many wonderful things in your life, which are going to be ruined or potentially ruined because of a nasty divorce that happened decades ago. Welcome back to Getting Divorced Without Losing Your Mind with Corey Shapiro. I'm here to guide you to get divorced in a better way. We do that by working on your divorce, not just in it. And we're starting a 4-part series on the divorce budget, and this is your overview episode. Okay, or if you are new to this podcast, this is not necessarily the best place to start unless you want to start with the practical techniques that I'm going to go over. But if you want to start off earlier in the season, that's where we go over the mindset. And that's if you're really in a panicking, grieving stage, start in the beginning. But if you're ready to move forward, now we're going to get to the practice. Okay, so you're in the right place if that's what you want to do. Now, the budget is so important because this is the difference between building a kitchen or trying to build a kitchen in your home and then running out of money midway through the job. And then you find out you don't have a kitchen, you have a construction zone. And it's just you're not able to live there comfortably. And that's what a lot of people do when they're divorced. They're, all rah. They start with nasty. Yeah, start with nasty, fire it up. I want the most aggressive attorney. And then they realize they just burned through their savings and they burnt bridges that are never going to be rebuilt. And who are the victims here besides their savings? Well, the victims are the children. Those are the innocent victims. So we're going to stop that pattern. We're going to think about the divorce budget, and we're going to move you faster to your divorce goals. That's what we're going to do. And let's just touch on the divorce budget. Now, the divorce budget's in 4 parts. It's your emotion, it's your money, it's your energy, and it's your time. That's the divorce budget. And we're going to take the long view of the divorce. Now, a divorce does not end. I don't care what you've heard. It does not end upon settlement. It doesn't end when you get a divorce. It ends when you don't have any children potentially, because there's going to be so many events. There's going to be birthdays, graduations, weddings, grandkids, so many wonderful things in your life, which are going to be ruined or potentially ruined because of a nasty divorce that happened decades ago. My mom did not come to my high school or college graduation. My dad didn't come to my wedding. I think they both would have if they were married. And that's what I'm trying to do for you and your family. I'm trying to help you make better decisions. I don't want you to get caught in this cycle of conflict. So if you're still doing that, I want you to stop it. Stop it for your kids' sake and stop it for your better self. Don't need that. It doesn't move you to your divorce goal. No, it doesn't. You agree with me? It doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right, here's the mindset I want you to have. We play the long game. The long game is your happier life. Have that pull you to where you want to go. Okay? And we start with the emotion budget. We do a deep dive in the emotion budget because bad emotions lead to bad decisions. If you get to court, and this is where you are in your stage, where you had some settlements, that was unproductive, or maybe the other side's not giving documents, or maybe there's some support issues that are outstanding. You're going to get to the judge, and the judge is going to say something like this, a variation on the thing. They're going to say, you two have the potential to settle your case in a way that you both may not love, but can live with. And you're going to do it for a lot less money with your attorneys than if you're going to have me, the judge, in this black robe, a stranger to you, make a decision. Because if I make a decision, one of you is going to hate it. So save your time, save your money, work with your attorneys, be reasonable, follow the law. I'll see you in a few months. Good luck. Can you hear a variation on that? And this is the time to think about your budget so you don't have this kitchen that is not finished because you didn't have the budget, or because you thought you can do it all. You had the time to commit to it, but then you realize how so much time is like having a second job at divorce, or it blows through your savings. You can't believe how much money you're spending. Was it really worth it to fight so much? Or maybe you're just, enough of this. I can't deal with this. I need peace in my life. I need to focus again on my job and my family and my friends. Well, my reflection question for you is this. When you're feeling pressure, how do you get back to balance? Are you doing even that 3-minute check-in I did on my previous episode? Just a 3-minute breathing exercise to get you into a relaxed state, get you into a relaxed, comfortable state? I'm not going to respond to that text that pissed me off. Corey told me to close my eyes and relax. Yeah, that's what I did. Good. 3 in. 3. My mind is wandering. Corey says I can bring it back to my breath. Yeah, that's the start. That's the 3 minutes. That's the pause. You're getting it. You're doing it. I have faith in you. You can do this. It's tough. It's tough to do it the first time. It might feel weird. I mean, I'm doing it here on my podcast. It feels weird. But doesn't it feel weird when I do it every morning and I build these strengths so I can deal with a lot of pressure and I can move forward and help you, help my clients, and come home and be loving to my wife, to my friends. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to have, moving on, and I hope you're going to have romantic relationships that serve you, don't drain you, and that you can give all to your children so you can be there for them when they need you most. Now, if this resonates with you, this is resonating with you, and I hope it does. You want to share your story later on when you're finished, and you're going to be finished with your divorce. And you want to inspire people. Leave a voicemail. And I may play that voicemail on this podcast in this divorce community to inspire the next generation of people going through divorce. And you can leave a voicemail at share@gettingdivorced.org. I'm Corey Shapiro, helping you become more creative and less reactive in your divorce.
Thank you for tuning in to the Getting Divorced Without Losing Your Mind podcast. We would love to hear your feedback. Send Corey an email to feedback@gettingdivorced.org. And if you've read his book, please consider leaving an Amazon review. This podcast offers general information only. It cannot replace legal advice. If you need tailored advice, contact an attorney licensed to practice in your area.